Sean Sewell with Engearment.com up in the mountains of Colorado camping. It's about 5 degrees, hence why I'm talking slower. My jaw is frozen, but I had a great night's sleep thanks to the Freespirit tent right there. I'm going to talk all about that tent. We've been using it for about 4 months now, so there's a lot to cover. Give you a quick little show around our camp. It's beautiful. Been snowing. Got about 4 or 5 inches of fresh snow this morning, and temperatures are around 10 degrees, if that. And so it's a pretty cold condition to be camping in, but if you have the right equipment, like the Freespirit tent, you can pull it off. So let me walk you through this tent real quick. So we have it mounted on our stock racks on our 4Runner. I shouldn't say stock, they're stock to us. They're Yakima bars. You can use whatever kind of bars you want to mount them to the truck. And as you can see, this is all metal construction, which is really durable. This is why we went with them, because the last tent we used, I used a lot, was plastic, and we broke the heck out of it. See this nice metal beam right here? So basically the tent will be stored up. It's about 7 or 8 inches tall. You can leave your bedding in there if you want to. And then when you want to pop it up, there are 8 of these guys right here. Open them up. 2 on each side, and then 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. And then once you open those up, you can then push that side of the tent up first, and it'll create this angle right here. And on the opposite, when you want to pull it down, you just simply pull it down. But as we go around the tent, I'll show you. You see the struts are on the outside, which saves you space because a lot of tents have struts on the inside. So there's 2 struts right there on the outside. There's 4 total. This metal bar right here, then you would push up on this side, creating the tent. So the tent is very, very burly, has a built-in awning, as you can see. And even though it's been snowing all night, it doesn't matter because we're able to stay dry and warm. So, a couple of features that are new on this tent over our last tent. See that grayish pop out right there? These are ventilation access. So there's a little strut that is has a little bit of plastic in it. You can prop those open, and that dissipates the moisture and the heat. So you can seal everything up. All the windows are sealed up and everything's sealed up. But if you use that right there, you can get heat out. And then the door is robust. As you can see, the whole tent is made with 3 layers. 1 layer on the inside, 1 layer on the outside that you're seeing currently, and there's insulation in between those layers that keeps the tent nice and toasty. In fact, that's the warmest tent I've ever tested. I'll walk you through inside the tent here in a moment, but while I have you out here, I want to show you the just built-in passive features. So see how the tent is suspended from the roof? That way the moisture, if there is any moisture, escapes the roof vent and it dissipates out there. The all metal construction is very burly, very quiet on the highway compared to our last tent. And yes, you can keep your bedding in there, and I'll show our bedding here in a second. Yep, got the cell booster right there. And there are the 2 other struts. Very, very ingenious design. That is a door, also a window. And then right there, the gray part is a door or window as well. Access points on this tent, there's just one way to get in. And that is via this tent, or this ladder right here. And it accesses right here. You can move these 2 items left or right, about in the middle where I want them. And I'll show you here in part 2, we'll go inside tent. So, welcome inside our Freespirit tent. It's very cozy. You can see I got my sleeping bags, I got my split boarding boots, and myself. This fits my wife and I and our dog Chloe, no problem. We've used it cross country, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, of course, and about to go drive cross country to Florida with it. So we've put it through a lot of use. It's been very, very useful, easy to set up, very warm, and or cool when we want to ventilate it. Right now I have the front door window open. This guy right here, you can just easily close it. What I love is it's got these huge zippers, easy to use with gloves on. Very nice. Those windows, the little gray square right there and right there. Those are useful for dumping heat. So as you can see, there's a little pillow right there that pops up and keeps that window open, and then so your condensation and air go out without it dumping a lot of air in. So it's a good tool to dump heat without letting snow and weather in. As you can see, you can use this window and not get snow in either. You can see the overhang of the tent right there. If you can't, I'll just show you. See the overhang of the tent right there? Very good at protecting. That's the awnings. There's no windows to pop open with bars or anything like other tents. It does work. In this corner, you would get an easy to access with gloves on window. Boom. You can see right there, window. You can unzip it even more if you want to get some fresh air. That is snow right there. Let's close that up. But this is a good option to show you the insulation right here. So basically you get a layer on the outside, insulation, and then this layer right here that you see. Pretty good. All right, up top you get the quilted construction, so it's nice and warm. This right here is secret sauce as well. So it opens up all the way to let moisture out so you don't get all condensation out. But last night, since it was about 5 degrees, I had it about right there. And that was good. My head was right here and I slept great. The condensation releases right there, as well as those windows. They do a really good job letting that hot air out. Other features are a built-in light bar, which is really nice. I do wish it was on this side so you can turn it on as soon as you enter the tent, and so I might find a way to rig that up. It is usable by USB plug right there. I would not leave your battery plugged into it though, as the battery will sometimes get crushed as you're closing the tent up. Other features, I have added the EXPED MegaMat 10. This guy right here, long wide, it fits perfectly in this tent and has 4 inches of insulation. So I slept like I sleep in my bed at home, even better probably. It goes edge to edge and it compacts up, and I use a nice little Freespirit, nice little pump to pump it up in about 3 minutes flat. It's been an excellent choice. I have multiple bags in here. I have 3 sleeping bags. I have the Thermarest Vela 20 degrees 2-person down, which usually is all I need for most temperatures, except for it is currently about 10 or so. Then I have the EXPED MegaMat Duo sleeping bag. It's a 2-person bag. And then just to boost it, I have another down blanket in here. I think this is a Thermarest Rambler or MSR Rambler down blanket. So I am nice and toasty when I'm up here camping. Actually very toasty. I'll sleep in barefoot and base layer, good to go. But hopefully seeing how we use this tent and the features is helpful for you. It's really well laid out. It's a great tent, very robust, and like I said, there's no struts on the inside to get in your way. Nothing's gonna impede your sleeping. It's just a big area for you and yours to sleep in, and it creates a very nice, comfortable, warm space. It's pretty sweet. So we'll put links below if you want to purchase one. And if you do, click on the link. That supports our channel, and I appreciate that. Supports their business too, and hopefully supports your adventures, most importantly. So, Sean Sewell with Engearment.com. If you got any questions on the gear we're using or this tent, put those in the comments below. I'll get right back to you. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. And as always, take care.